Hey,
what's up? How are you?
Oh, I missed you.
Always good to be
I know, right? How you been?
As far as you know, the children.
My babies. Are you calling them children? My own babies.
At least you should be happy I'm calling them children.
Instead of kids, because kids means goat.
So
but they are goats. They're the greatest of all time. Events in our past, right? Or in my past, since I'm speaking for self now and not you. Event in my past that I'm too scared to talk about. I'm actually not too scared to talk about it because I've used it in a way to also mold and frame the work that I've done globally. It's war, right? Because I've survived 2 wars as a child, coming from then Sudan, now South Sudan, being a border person, Ethiopia and all of these things. So for me, it's not that I'm afraid to talk about it. I do talk about it. The fear is in how do people receive it. Exactly. Right?
For me, I guess, being able to accept that I survived a failed marriage or, I got out of
Wait. Hey, that's a deep one.
I mean, seriously, because having to admit that, relationship-wise, it hasn't gone the way that you want things to go, and you just have to walk out or you have to take that stance and say, I deserve so much more than what I'm getting.
And then also,
I'm not scared.
Let me redirect you, right? It's not a failure, right? Because our society, especially you being a woman, would say you failed,
Absolutely,
right? And they never tell the man that he's failed.
Right.
It's always you, right? So I want to redirect you or actually invite you in, because often in the space that I work in, people be like, oh, I'm going to call them out. I'm calling this person out. It's like, no, I'm calling you in to say that it's not a failure.
Right.
You chose self.
Exactly. But also admitting where, personally, maybe I could have taken the time to study this individual before making the step and all of these things.
So sister, are you telling me when the red flag was waving,
I was dancing with the red flag. I was like, oh, it's pink. It's just pink.
Or you were like, oh, it's red, but I can make it green.
No, it'll turn orange. I wanted us to even go back to what you said about war and how a lot of us cannot relate, Tell me a bit more about that time, like, being a child, having to, walk from your home to
in the rainy season,
and how did you do it?
My grandmother and stories is loaded, right? Because a lot of people that don't understand conflict or even what's going on globally right now. So like right now, I can't watch anything out of Gaza because I'm those children. I've lived, I know the feeling of having airplane bomb you and having, so I can't watch anything of that nature.
Right.
When I went to my first Ghanaian funeral in
Kwewu. Let's talk about it. Yes, with our guns.
So our sister Na, she knows my background, right? Because she's been around us. And so she forgot to remind me that there were going to be guns. Me, I'm over here like, hey, Ghana culture in my black, and I'm seeing all of these things and the chiefs are coming by. Next thing you know, boom.
Yes.
My body, I went to the ground right away.
Jeez.
Like that's just an automatic response. And then now it's like, oh, sorry. I completely forgot, right? So even when I go to funerals now and I know that there's going to be a musket, I have to hold on to a chair because my automatic survival response is duck.
Yeah.
And people can never understand that.
You have to understand my history, where I'm coming from.
I'm not reliving it, but I'm just sharing it, right? Because part of healing is that when you speak it out, you leave it.
Yes.
So often people feel uncomfortable when I'm speaking about it because they don't know how to connect with it.
Yeah. Sometimes I think for me, even coming from where I'm from, as far as trauma is concerned, I think that we can tend to be a bit more hard on ourselves. I like how you were telling me to go back and redirect what I was saying, but it's more so as a first daughter,
wait, madam, hold up. wait,
let's be real.
A first who?
A first who? A first daughter, a first girl, Charlie. I mean.
No, please, there is that saying. If you're a firstborn daughter, you're the strongest man in your family.
Exactly.
It is, but it's the truth.
You really do feel almost like a superhero at times. Like, you know,
but it's
I hear
unfair.
things, exactly. I
It's
hear
so
things
unfair.
like, oh, you don't look like what you've been through. I'm like,
What?
I have a chance to actually, you know,
what are you supposed to look like?
experience or, you know, go through my emotions.
No, what
I
are
was
you supposed to look like?
expecting-
Wait, you're not supposed to look fine. In your Christy Brown.
My Christy Brown.
Yay!
Feeling myself.
Hello.
This face. Hello. You know, but
Sister.
like, I mean, when you think about it, it's just sometimes you have to wonder, you know, why we cannot get a break as, you know, the oldest in the family and things like that. And I always have to reach in for, you know, what my grandmother has said, you know. After my first child, my grandmother looked at me and she said, you made the right decision. And it was so affirming to hear because she's also a first daughter. And it's like, she was just telling me in that moment, Maame, whatever you do, whatever decision you make, own it. Whatever happens with it, you'll find your own answers, you find your own path, you know. And so through it all, I always have my grandmother's voice playing, you know, and it's made me, number one, I am not afraid to even try and, you know, love again and, you know, really reach for that fulfillment. It's like, wait, grandma said you can do this. You know?
So it's funny. We've never had this conversation before, but I too have the same grandmother.
Amen.
No, as much as your grandmother in this part of the continent, my grandmother also sewed in the same because she was the one that I did the walk with.
Yeah.
And she actually left Sudan when she heard I was being born in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
And then when my family was resettled as refugees in the States, then she followed us like several years later. She gave me the belief that I can do anything. She always gave me that feeling that I also have to be responsible for those behind me, which I think sometimes that became so much because again, I was navigating as a adolescent, as a young adult worlds, right? Where it's like, I was making sure that my mother and my siblings understood and navigated America and then trying to navigate our culture at home. And so for me, it was very much like, you can do it. You're as much of a man. Right? But then at the same time, you're a girl. You're supposed to do this, and that.
How has that fueled, you know, your dream, your passion for life, for, you know, the things that, you know, you want out of this life?
So it's funny enough, right? Because when I was younger, living in South Dakota.
I can't believe that.
Girl, I survived whiteness. So for me, I had these dreams as a very melanated young woman in a white community that were, and now that I look back, I was like, wow, really? Right? Because those were shaped by what that space was. But when I came to myself as a Black feminist Pan-African. My dreams change.
What does that look like?
You know, for me now, it looks like I'm here in Ghana. I'm back in the continent. That was one of my dreams. When I was coming into my Pan-African self, you know, I read everything Kwame Nkrumah. I remember I was in Harlem in 2009, and I planted that seed that someday I will live in Ghana. And I'm living in Ghana.
Absolutely.
And funny enough, when I first moved here, my cousin sent me on Instagram, she sent me Christy Brown. 70% sale.
We love them sales.
You know?
Keep on coming,
and
thank you.
The fact that I'm having a conversation with you and we're fabulously dressed in Christy Brown outfit. But for me, this brand is part of my dream. Right?
Wow.
I survived whiteness. Manifestation.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm going to live in Ghana. I'm living in Ghana. Wearing an amazing brand was an amazing woman behind it, right? And so for me, the story behind it, right? Everything. And so for me, it's like, you can make your dream a reality, but you have to be able to do the nasty work of self, of believing yourself, because there are going to be so many naysayer. Because when I was leaving, girl, I was a director. And they were like, oh my God, you going to Africa? It's in Africa, you know? And so for me, it's, even now that I'm here and that I'm living the dream, it's also reminding myself, because the daily could be very like narrow, right? Like this. But then it's like, how do you remind yourself that I am living the dream while I'm dreaming for more?
Yeah.
And not be content.
Yeah, I think I'm living my dream as well.
Yay.
You know, being able to, you know, manifest all of these things, you know, my beautiful children, you know, where I am currently as far as relationships are concerned, very beautiful and fulfilling, you know. And for me, Christy Brown stands for resilience and authenticity. One thing that...
Repeat.
Girl, one thing that I'm always in awe about is like the choice of textures, fabrics, colors. I mean,
the cut.
Because
you know me and my big shoulders, my National Geography titties. Right? It's like the body. Like you and I could wear the same outfit, but it would look different and unique on us.
Yeah.
Right? And so for me, it's like, it's for real women.
Exactly. I feel like we are embodied in the design, you know. I think my first piece was in my 20s.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh. My first piece I remember with...
Where were you? Where was I in your life?
You weren't around. You should have been. It was like a shirt with a necktie and the back had strips of Ankara, you know, and Toma, you know. And I remember I was just like, wow, for that ingenuity, like just, you know, things like that to connect in a person's head, to put it together, you know, and to be sitting here doing, you know, like modeling, you know, a dress. I feel amazing. Like the texture that I talk about, I feel it on my skin and everything like that. And it's just so easy and so fun. If we're in our 60s and there was one joke or one conversation that we would always remember and laugh about, what would it be? Ain't no
Is that no hill?
Ain't no hill. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because like, why?
No, but I like the fact that it's a hill that we have to walk it.
Yes.
Uphill, and then by the time when we come downhill, we're talking about the good ones. We're talking about the good ones. You know?
And we're realizing how fortunate we are that is in our past. Yeah. And we don't need to worry about that anymore.
And then for me, I wouldn't mind bringing our partners along.
Seriously.
With the good parts and letting them know, the hill that you just climbed. Do you know that's when we used to process the one that didn't make the cut?
How about the time when we spoke about one person we have in common?
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh my goodness.
And how it just came out. Like
exactly.
Like literally it just came out. But I love the fact that you and I were like, we have this individual in common.
Yes.
And we didn't go into the...
Why? No. It was, sister, listen, this is what he's going to do. This is what he's going to do. Take that information and run with it. Whatever you want to do with it, just do with it. And I did.
And then for me, it was coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
It wasn't coming from a place of envy. It wasn't coming from a place, I'm just like, sister, this is what I will give you.
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah.
As you please.
Right.
And if you use it in the foolish way that you did not do, then I will still love you. Yeah. But that's on you. I still love you. You won't say that, you didn't look out for me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
there's never anything like that to say. Seriously.
No. So for me, I like that.
You.
Yeah. Me too.
Love you.
Love you long time. Long time.
Good.
This has been great. Amazing. When are you making me tea?